Hi guys. Let me see if this works. Does it work? Does it work? It's honking.
How's he gonna support?
Oh my god. Maybe the pigeons just think that they're family.
So funny, it's the same size as a pigeon.
Welcome. Today it's Saturday, so we're gonna spend a day in the park. That's the park. We are currently about to head into Hyde Park. That's my bad side. Hold on, what to say? Wait, I need to restart. I don't know. But yeah, we are gonna go to the park and have a very nice day. Touch some grass. Enjoy the fact that it's summertime. Because look how beautiful the sun is today. Yeah, basically, come along with me and have fun. This is a day out in the park. Okay, hello people. We're currently sat on a park bench in a park on a bench. We're enjoying life and we're looking at this view. This beautiful view. Shall we call it? Goodbye. Hello. I am now back home and I just wanted to chat for a bit. I got myself an iced lemon tea. I've been really liking making lemon tea because I realized, why am I spending like £4 on something that I could make for basically free? And it tastes pretty legit. I want to hear that ASMR. But yeah, I got some lemon tea and I just wanted to like chat with you. Recently, I don't know if you've seen, but like Hank Green has been getting into some like hot waters because of his use of AI, and like I keep thinking about it. Basically, people suspected at first that he was using AI in his videos to write a script because he said, "I appreciate the pushback" in the middle of a sentence, and people suspected that it was like one of those like AI responses to him pushing back. And so yeah, it like led to suspicions that he was using AI, and then it led to him basically admitting that he used AI and kind of apologizing about it. And specifically, one of the responses that he said on his subreddit was, he said like he feels like he's been overusing AI because of the dopamine hit it gives him, and that just made me really think, and it stuck with me a lot. It's the same themes coming up over and over again. It's like everything right now, AI or no AI, it's like all working towards the same goal of like instant gratification and like making everything frictionless. I came across the government's UK government's review of like the use of AI. It was gonna transition into like a frictionless like financial services system, and I thought it was really interesting, like everyone working toward this goal of being frictionless. You go on your phone, you immediately start scrolling, like there's no barriers, like you don't even have to choose what video you want to watch, it just gets fed to you. And I just thought that it's all the same theme, and yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because I've been thinking about it a lot. But while I do that, let me show you something I recently made. So I recently learned how to crochet. Someone at work taught me. I've been wanting to learn for a while, but I didn't want to buy the materials, and also I just felt like if I was gonna buy it, I probably was just gonna do it a few times and then give up, and I didn't want to waste my money. So the person that taught me gave me some yarn and gave me a crochet hook, so I started I started knitting. No, I started crocheting. Yeah. And I learned how to make a chain, and then I made this, which is it's meant to be a coaster. It was actually supposed to be like a square shape, but then didn't really realize that you had to count stitches. And at first it was just like, it was like this, And I remember like I just felt terrible about it because I was like, it's so ugly, it's not even a square. But then when I showed my boyfriend, he was like, oh no, it looks like a cup shape, you know, like it's a cup shape because it's meant to hold your cup. And then I was like, wait, I love that. Like that's, yeah, exactly. So then I just crocheted a little handle. It looks a little whack, but for my first project, I'm pretty proud of myself. And I crocheted this while watching Better Late Than Single. Have you watched Better Late Than Single? It's so funny. I mean, I get it, like they're on a dating show, but like they really deep it. Like they're like, oh, I've never felt uncomfortable around a person before. I think this must mean that I like him. And then I'm like, what? Maybe you just feel uncomfortable around him because he makes you uncomfortable. They were like thinking, oh, I like this aspect of this person, but I don't really like this aspect. I don't know. Like, I always thought like if you date someone, you should just like them as a whole, like not kind of nitpick traits about them. Okay, again, I get that it's a dating show, but yeah. Wait, I feel like I went on like a huge tangent. What I was trying to say was the Hank Green situation. How did I even get to this? So the Hank Green situation. What really stuck out to me the most was like the dopamine hit thing, because I was like, wow, like everything nowadays is really oriented towards that instant gratification and like making everything frictionless. Because why? Because that's the most profitable. That's why there's like subscription services, because it's like a frictionless way of taking money out of your bank account before you even have the time to think about how to spend that money. Now that I famously don't scroll short form content, well, I do, like I watch YouTube shorts and stuff, but like the thing that I'm more opposed about is like just being fed content. And I guess I'm also like falling into like the illusion of choice, because like yes, I'm choosing what I'm gonna watch, but then my YouTube recommendations page is like completely curated. You know what, now that I am verbalizing these thoughts, I realize that I definitely don't have as much autonomy as I think I am exercising. That's kind of sad. But like, yeah, I mean, that's another big theme, like that government review that I was talking about earlier. In the future that they envision with like AI integrated into the system is like the use of agentic AI, which is like AI agents that kind of like automatically execute things for you. So like right now there's still a human in the loop that kind of like checks over, makes makes the decision. But then like eventually that human intervention is going to be less and less, and it's just more so going to be kind of like every once in a while kind of check to make sure that everything's okay. But like if it's okay, then like they'll just let it happen. Like they'll just let the AI agents do whatever it needs to. And I don't know, like it made me start thinking like, yes, this is working towards like maximum efficiency and it's super like frictionless, but like sometimes you do need that friction. Like you need that friction to learn. I'm really, really grateful that I went to school, went to uni, did job applications before ChatGPT's release, because of the fact that I had to do it myself. Like I went through a lot of like difficulties, which also taught me a lot of things. Sorry, I got distracted. My boyfriend came home, so went to go speak to him. What was I saying just now? I think I was talking about how, oh yeah, so I was trying to say like, I remember like when we got some AI training, the guys from the AI company came to like speak to us, and he was like saying like, oh, you know, when the command F function came out or the control F function came out, like it was really controversial because it meant that lawyers no longer had to read through the entire contract in order to find it. Like, so then they were saying like juniors, like they won't get the opportunity to like read through it. But I just felt like it was kind of like apples and oranges, right? Not having like a little tool that helps you find like search terms versus having like a full like output, like full review of a document, full drafting of a document, or anything. And the kind of ironic thing is that the things that these like AI tools right now are the best at aren't actually those like menial tasks. So like the whole point, when there's like technological advancement is supposed to be that let the technology solve the bits that are more mundane, the things that you don't have to use your brain as much for, so that you can focus your efforts on, things that you do want to use your brain for. So like creative things, things that you have to really think through. But then the problem is, like, I find that the things that have become the most easily generatable is precisely the things that you would need to use your brain for. That's what they can do. They can't help me file things. They can't just help me do like simple copy paste jobs. The whole point of technology is supposed to be so that we can, pursue higher things. But it's precisely like things like the creative process that is becoming AI generated. I don't know. I think it's just kind of says a lot about society. But like kind of. Like I guess my kind of overarching point is that everything's kind of moving with the goal of like ultimate frictionless world so that everything can happen super efficiently, and in the process we lose a lot of that friction that helps us learn, that autonomy we exercise that makes us who we are, and that's really sad. Okay, hi, I'm editing the video and I don't think that I got my point across very clearly. The point I was trying to make is that we're outsourcing our critical thinking. So that's why I raised the example of like it's precisely those menial tasks that can't really be done by those AI tools, whereas it's those bits that require more thinking that can. So researching, um, thinking of a YouTube script, or in the law context, like drafting or doing a review or something. The kind of question I'm trying to pose is that really the direction that we want to head in? Because in that government review that I mentioned earlier, and in the future it envisions, it basically is only possible if we all agree to outsource our critical thinking to these AI agents, and if we agree to outsource our autonomy to them, because otherwise, if every single step of the process we have to manually allow for it to happen, then that doesn't achieve that frictionless world. So basically what I'm trying to say is that a frictionless world presupposes that we outsource our critical thinking, which I feel like we're more and more primed to do because of how available it is to us and also how easy it is to use. Yeah, that's basically the point I was trying to make, and yeah, I did a video. See, this is like literally an example of how friction is important because it's letting me do the thinking and think through my thoughts and come to my opinions. And if I just AI generated all of this, then I wouldn't have to do the thinking. It would just tell me what to say and I would just say it and it would be super easy. But then what's even the point of that? Because yeah. Yeah. So I think my main takeaway is that I'm trying to like, you know, live a slower life to the extent possible. I mean, I work a corporate job. I live in a pretty fast-paced city. I'm trying to like live slower, go through hobbies that are going to introduce frustrations, like this ugly thing. Oh my god, I just realized this little mug coaster that I made, everything I was saying just now is literally encapsulated in this, it's supposed to be a square, but then it became an ugly trapezoid, something imperfect, but then something beautiful flourished out of it because I struggled and there was human input and creativity that turned it from a boring square coaster that would have been a perfectly square shape into my first project, which is full of so much personality and something I can tell a story about because I had to go through struggles and I had to, yeah, like it's not struggles, like it's not that deep, but like, yay. Moving on. Have you guys watched Spider-Man? I actually don't have that much to say about Spider-Man, except why does Zendaya? So Tom Holland, sorry, Spider Peter Parker, like pours his heart out to like MJ. He's like, I loved you. No, I love you. You were my soulmate. Blah blah blah. I saved your life. I had to make you forget me because I wanted to protect you. And then she goes like, I don't love you. Like those memories that made up the girl you love, like who loved you, like I don't have them. I'm not her. I don't love you. But I'm just like, girl, why couldn't it be like why couldn't you have just said like, "Oh, thank you so much for doing that for me." Or like, "Oh, like I don't completely understand, or like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't remember. Like, and why did you have to like give him such like a gut wrenching I don't love you? Like, he just poured his heart out at you. Can you just like say sorry? Like, why? I don't get it. But anyways, that's all I really wanted to say. There's a few other movies that I watch. Oh my god, I also watched Parasite recently. Yes, I'm very late to the game. I think I'm like 7 years late to the game, maybe. When did Parasite come out? I think Parasite came out in 2019, but I might be wrong. I have a lot of thoughts on that as well, but if I say it right now, this video is gonna be super long, so I think I'm gonna save that for another time. But for now, thank you so much for chatting with me. And it's getting really hot in this room. Like, the sun is directly at me, and usually at this hour, I like to keep the blinds shut. But in order for the YouTube video, I've kept it open so that you can get this glorious lighting angle. I hope it looks as nice on camera as I have it pictured in my head. But yeah, I am very grateful for you sticking around and listening to me ramble about a lot of different things and coming to my conclusions that I didn't really think that I had in my mind, and making connections on the spot. And I hope that it wasn't too boring, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I don't know, maybe are you watching this while you're eating? Are you watching this while you're doing your makeup? Because I usually watch things when I do my makeup. Maybe you're watching this while you're cooking. Maybe this thing that I do, because I refuse to pay for YouTube Premium, is I will play a YouTube video and then I won't turn my phone off. I'll just put it in my pocket because I don't. Wait, why did I? Oh yeah, I was trying to say that because maybe you're watching this while you're on your commute or when you're going to work and you are listening to me. And if you, what am I trying to say? Yeah, but okay, bye.